All right, I'm Cameo King, and we're here at Vehicle City Fashion Week. This is the 4th annual Vehicle City Fashion Week. I'm with Good Girl Radio. I'm hosting the red carpet, and I'm just going to talk to a couple people who I know that are involved in this magnificent event in Flint. And Shanice Ali, she's just one of the many people involved. And Shanice, how did you get involved in Vehicle City Fashion Week?
I got involved. I met Kayla a few years ago, and we instantly connected. We had the same vision for life, the same vision for fashion, and our worlds just collided. And ever since, we've been just exploding in fashion together. So
talk about this vision for fashion, because I think sometimes people don't really understand the importance of fashion just in life in general.
Yeah, well, we had a campaign going right before the Vehicle City Fashion Week called "How Fashion Saved My Life." Just giving you an outlet for you to, really have self-confidence, believe in what you wear. It tells a story about your life, your personality, and that's just how fashion really can do things for your life. It can just change your life in that notion.
So did fashion save your life?
Absolutely.
Okay, tell us.
Absolutely. It gave me the pizzazz. It gave me that factor. It allowed me just to really be comfortable in my own skin, and like whatever I wore, it was my own thing. And I just love being me. And it just gave me that confidence that you need sometimes, You can show it off in what you wear, in your hair, whatever you want to do. And that's why fashion is so important. You get so many people a great outlet in life. So.
And so you have a line.
Yes.
And actually on one of your shirts.
Yes.
That I rock.
Yes. Belle Rebel Boutique. It's an online clothing boutique. We started off with t-shirts of iconic black women. We have Dorothy Dandridge, Lena Horne, and Billie Holiday right now. And a couples tee with Coretta Scott King and Martin Luther King Jr. So.
All right, Belle Rebel Boutique. So check that out. And thank you so much for
having
talking to us.
me.
We're excited for the show. It's going to start in a couple of minutes. So, can you tell me your name?
Avante of Avante Lane Cosmetics.
Okay, so why are you here today?
Girl, we're here to make these people fabulous.
Fabulous. So describe fabulous.
I mean, over the top. I mean, that next look for fashion, that Vogue look, that vibe look.
Tell me, describe that Vogue look, that vibe look.
Flashy colors.
Flashy colors.
Funky style.
Funky style.
Yes, new look, new edge. A little bit of edge,
And so this fashion show especially, it has a deeper meaning.
It does.
I want to say than most fashion shows.
It does.
It's connected to the city of Flint.
Yes, it is.
It's connected to a life.
Yes.
It's connected to really changing the face of how people think about fashion and even violence. So does that hit home for you?
It does. It does. Through the community and even through what's going on nationwide, it hurts. You know what I mean? It goes beyond. That's just the skin. It goes past the surface. To try to help people in the community, to try to connect more people in the community, because we're so divided. It's all about us coming together. Tonight, it proves that we can come together and there can be no violence. We can come together and there can be unity. So tonight is a great night, and I think that what she's doing and the cause is so worth it.
And so one thing she had a campaign going on beforehand, and she was asking people, how did fashion save your life? Or if fashion saved your life? So I'm going to ask you that same question.
Baby, it helped me not to look like a church deacon.
Come on.
Looking all tarred up and suspenders all caught up in my butt and all that. I want to look like the average person. Girl, suits and ties tell lies. I can't wear that. Give me some. Give me a t-shirt, put some stains on it, do something different. Fashion is amazing, and it
This is GoodGirlRadio.com. We're back at Vehicle City Fashion Week. This is actually the 4th annual Fashion Week, Fashion Against Violence, put on by Kayla Wilburn. We're here for a good cause, and I have one of her avid supporters, Danielle. And welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And she asked me what questions I was going to ask her, and I told her I was going to start with, what was the last person you dated? What was your blood type? The pressure is on.
Right.
No, but seriously, so why fashion?
Well, I've always had an interest in fashion, and once I really discovered, this could actually be a career, I just kind of dived into it, and I was one of those people where I said I didn't want to quit, and I didn't want to, back out of the industry, so I just kept going. Yeah.
And so you're a stylist?
Yes, I've worked as a stylist. I've been in interned at a magazine, and so I've done like kind of everything to kind of get my feet wet, but I really love styling and working with people.
So talk about like the art of styling. I feel like a lot of people attach that to their name, but there's a science behind it, I believe.
It is. You really have to get comfortable with people and their opinions and how they feel about their body. Editorial wise, you have to really think outside the box and have a big imagination and kind of deliver some things that people haven't seen before. But with personal styling, which it can be intimidating at first because you're working with someone and their personal style and how they feel comfortable wearing something. But once you learn how to, make someone feel good about themselves and kind of step outside of their comfort zone, it's like a feeling that, I love.
Vehicle City Fashion Week with the host of the evening, Gugu. Thank you so much for talking to us.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
So we heard a lot of passion when you were up there. Passion, especially when something like fashion has a purpose behind it. Talk about that a little bit.
First of all, I'm very pro-black, and sometimes with the platform that I have to be careful the way you present that, because you don't want to seem like an angry black person. You don't want to seem like you don't celebrate other races and that sort of thing. But with everything that's going on, everything that's happening to our people and the violence and that sort of thing, it's like my heart is broken right now. So when I'm invited to come to an event where they're talking about fashion against violence, like that's speaking my language, and I don't think that that's even necessarily a black thing. That's a universal thing. Fashion again, the people in Paris, it's fashion again. Paris is known for fashion. Fashion again, the beautiful people in Kenya, the fashion against violence, all violence. So I support it no matter what size it is. No matter how many people it is. If you are talking about doing the right thing, I have to be behind it because I'm passionate about just the world becoming a better place.
Mm-hmm. And you're a stylist, celebrity stylist. What's the one thing people really don't get about being a celebrity stylist that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis? Some people think it's glitz and glamour, but
it's a lot of people are validated by money and having things that other people don't have. But gratefully, I have been blessed to work with artists and entertainers that they're not on that. They don't have to prove anything by saying, oh, I have the most expensive whatever, oh, I have the most exclusive whatever. You ain't on this. Like, my clients aren't about that. They just want me to look fabulous. And so with that, I will say to stylists, it's not all about validating yourself by the brands and stuff that you buy. It's about making people look great, but more importantly, customer service. So that's the misconception. And then also, you can't go out and just get your creative rocks off on any person that comes near you. Like, say, for example, if someone comes near me and hires me as a stylist, and they have a really comfortable budget, I can't just say, well, since they have a comfortable budget, I'm going to go buy the most expensive things I can find, and I'm going to do all this creative stuff. Mm-hmm. If they say, I want to look like I'm going to work, I have to keep it corporate, and I have to provide that customer service. So you don't get all of your wild and crazy creative rocks off on a person just because that's just something you want to do. You have to listen to them and give them what they want. If they have the budget, if they don't have the budget, customer service is always important. But I noticed that a lot of stylists go out of their way. I gotta be different. You're already different. You don't have to work to be that. You're already different. They go out of their way to, in those different ways to be different, or to say, oh, I'm gonna get the exclusive so-and-so since I got a good budget now, or and it's really not even about that, because all of that you're putting before what the client wants. Mm-hmm. So whatever the client wants, that's what the client gets, and you give them a polished and informed, fashionably version of that.
Okay, last question. You are unapologetic about your love for God, about your love for Christ.
Yes.
And the intersection of fashion, and it seems like faith, sometimes has a lot of tension with it. So what conversation needs to happen around that?
Well, I will say what happened was the Christians have, and I speak from an informed place, and I have to be fair and I have to be honest. Christians have been known to be mean. you know, we walk up to people and we give them our opinions and our this and our that. And we think, oh, that's what God called us to do. But why don't we reflect Jesus and his love and his compassion and let that fall where it lay? When Jesus was with the prostitute at the well, he never told her she was a prostitute. She knew she was. You know what I'm saying? She knew she was. So you don't have to tell people what they are. Just give them God's love. The love of God is going to change people. That's it. I don't even come to you and even care to know what your issues are. I just want to love you. And if you feel Christ, maybe you'll be changed. I may not see it. I may not even know. But I just want you to feel the love of the Lord when you encounter me. Everything else, I'm leaving up to God.
All right, thank you. This is GoodGirlRadio.com. I'm Cameo King, your host, Good Girl Radio, where every good girl has a confession. And we are here in Flint, Michigan at the Vehicle City Fashion Week. This is the 4th annual Vehicle City Fashion Week. And I'm here with the I don't even know what to call you, the CEO, the producer, the innovator, I can keep going on. But she is the person that brings it all together, that started it. Kayla Wilburn, thank you for sitting down and talking to us.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for being here. And I don't know if a lot of people know that there is a deeper meaning to your fashion show. It's Fashion Against Violence, and you have a story behind that. Share that with us.
Well, what happened was, I'm into fashion, obviously, but in 2011, I lost my brother to gun violence, and so he was into fashion and music, and so he would like bring me all his friends and try to help them to like get their brands off the ground, and we wanted to build businesses, and so I created Fashion Against Violence to reach out to the community, to expose them to fashion industry professionals, and also to inspire them to help them to grow as well. So.
And this is the 4th one, and it's big, it's huge.
It's growing. It's definitely growing.
And one thing that I just admire about this, and I just admire about the entire event, is that your spirit just remains live and just beautiful and just giving. How do you, like, I feel like backstage I was here, I seen bras flying, I seen boobs flying, I seen everything flying, but you just seem like you remain so calm.
Oh, I know always, but I try to make myself think positive thoughts and stay concentrated on positive things, because things are going to happen, and then, you know, it could try to take you off your square. But I just have to smile through. Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a smile. We don't know what's really going on. It's just a smile. Just a.
Yeah.
So why the theme Take Flight?
Take Flight. Okay, so it gets real deep, but I ain't gonna.
Come on, get deep with us. Come on, we got 5 minutes with Good Girl Radio. She can't get deep with us.
Okay, so I really love Amelia Earhart. Okay, so it's like, it goes from that to, but I mean, it's just basically telling you to just take flight. Like, when you get on a plane and, you know, the doors close, you don't have no choice but to fly, right? Or what? Like,
get arrested.
I know, like, it's like when you get on the plane, you don't have a choice but to enjoy the ride. Either you're gonna sit back and be scared the whole way, or you're gonna sit back and wish you didn't get on the plane, but the doors is already closed. Like, you already boarded the plane, like, you on there, so what are you gonna do with it? So that's basically what I wanted to tell people. Like, you have to take flight. You have to continue to do what you're supposed to do no matter what, you know, so.
All right.
That's it.
Kayla, thank you so much for your time. It was a beautiful fashion show.
Thank you.
You got Google here.
Girl, that was God. That was
You
God.
gonna tell us? Well, we gonna say that one for next time.
Right.
But all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Radio.com.